Takes such a long time for the kettle to boil. Have you ever thought how much time you spend waiting for stuff, like things to happen that just take ages? There's a great line by comedian Stephen Wright. It says, you know, I did a course in speed waiting. I can now wait 10 minutes in an hour. I know that's the opposite. I can now, well, this feels like I can now wait an hour in 10 minutes. I'd always stuck up other people's lines. But basically that says we spend so much time waiting and waiting. The other day I was at the RTA, which is like the temple of the long wait. I mean, if you want to learn how to be a Dalai Lama in your life, go to the RTA, because they have made waiting a spiritual practice. It's the most dour, disgusting place. It's like the same person that fits out urinals fits out the RTA. We're in there for, I don't know, it's an interminable amount of time. And like, you've got to pick your number. It's like 430 and there's no one in there, you know, and all the numbers come up. I don't know how they do that, but even if you're the only person there, they will make you wait. So bureaucratic. It went on and people came and went, and finally when we were finished, my little daughter, who's almost 3, stood in the doorway and looked at the room and just said, "This is bullshit." And I went, "Oh my God." And then she said it again. She did it twice, as if she needed to like emphasize the fact it was bullshit. And I thought, wow, that really was a very good appraisal on that place, because really it is bullshit. And then it was like the day of waiting. Then we had to go. "Oh, get the phone, will you?" See? They won't wait for me for that either. Hey, no one will wait for a call. Oh, there's some moron wanting to speak to me. I'll just ignore them. But, you know, the other thing you wait for is like the doctor's surgery. This day I waited all day, and poor little Ivy, like little children don't have anything much to wait for except their parents, who are waiting for something else. They are waiting by proxy, which is even crueler. We're at the doctor's surgery. The funny thing at the doctor's surgery, they actually call it the waiting room. They have a whole room dedicated to waiting, to this mindless sitting and just waiting for something else to occur. We're sitting in there and you know, it's a little bit more interesting. We're there for over an hour, and then the receptionist says, "Well, you can have some jelly beans," not to me because I don't need jelly beans, to Ivy, after the appointment. So now she's got to wait for jelly beans. That's a terrible thing. It's waiting for sugar for a small child. She lay on the floor, and after this huge day, she just started crying, and she went, "Waiting is so hard." And I went, she's right. What a really true thing. Waiting is really hard. And we spend so much of our life waiting. I think there's something like, I think you spend 2 weeks of your life at red lights if you live a really long life, and probably in the city. You spend 6 months in traffic waiting. You spend something like 2 years in queues just waiting to go to the bank or whatever. Waiting is like, you know, this amazingly sort of boring thing. In fact, we spend our whole lives waiting. In fact, I was thinking the other day, that's all our life. We're really born, aren't we? And then we just wait, you know, to die, don't we? We wait to just drop off the perch. That is the big wait that we all... Can you wait for me? Don't interrupt. Sorry. I never wait, kids. I'm always into instant gratification. But there is a little something, spiritual practice in waiting, isn't there? You learn to be a better human being by having the patience to sit there and wait. I mean, we do live in a culture where we go, why walk when you can drive? Why drive when you can fly? Look, it's ready. Oh, God, the wait is over. One thing I do think, though, if you are waiting to die, which we all are, and you want to live forever, I think what you should do is just go to the RTA, because 1 hour lasts for about 100,000 years there. And at the RTA, you are truly immortal. You will be eternal. Life goes on and on there. That's hell. Oh, I haven't got any milk. I'm going to have to get someone to go to the shop. Oh, God. Charlie? Can you go to the shop and get me some milk? If you want. See, now I have to wait for my cup of tea for my milk. Hurry up.